Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Listen, I am amazed at the number of women in my comment section, in my community tab, and on Facebook making excuse for that grown, crusty, dusty behind husband and father that not only ate his dinner, a double portion, his wife's dinner, but his two kids' dinner. I just cannot believe some of the things I'm reading. I'm just like, this cannot be. This is probably him in my comment section making excuses, because how do you make excuse for this man? How do you make excuse for a grown man, a husband, a father who eats his family's dinner and didn't even one time think, you know what? Let me order them something else to eat. No. He just left it. So when they came home, they'll just be like, "Oh, well, I was hungry. I ate it." I couldn't believe what I was reading. I'm going to find it for you guys. I just couldn't believe it. My mouth was like, what? Thank you for your love and support with my books. 10 Years a Girlfriend is available. Let me check to see if I have any more reviews. A lot of you should have received your books. If you didn't receive, Marva, I sent you an email. Amazon emailed me yesterday. Your book is on its way. I tried to send you a screenshot and it didn't go. It went into Outbox or something. So many of you should be getting your books in the mail this week. This is the week. Most of you will be getting your books. I still have 16 reviews, but I know it's not you. I know it's Amazon. There's something going on over there. And so I know it's not you. Keep on leaving those reviews. Excuse me. Also remember, if you got a free book, beloved, I still need you to go ahead and still purchase a book, because that's how you're going to help me to make it happen. Okay. And also this book, it's an ebook. I email it to you, but I'm trying to get it into print. I'm talking to my formatter right now. 23 Types of Guys is a great book to get. It tells you about the different kinds of guys. The Naked Wife, we're going to be reading from the Naked Wives today, because anytime a husband doesn't cover his wife and family, it leaves them feeling naked. In my comment section, Ogie Terrace said, maybe he's ill. Okay, what is he doing about being ill? Grown man, father, protector, provider, professor. He needs to get checked for some hormone and CO. As long as he's providing for the food and keeping it fit, don't starve him, please. Are you freaking kidding me, Ogie? Just increase the portions you make, unless you're okay with him getting fed elsewhere. Did you not read what the woman said? She said, I make bigger portions. She said, I have to cook twice a day. Sometimes she has to cook twice a day. Hello, he ate his dinner, her dinner, the two kids' dinner, and all the leftovers. Make it make sense to me, Ogie. What kind of excuse is that? What the hell do you mean, as long as he's providing? Okay? She cooked all the food. He ate everything. What should his kids eat? The wife, mamas, we could go to bed hungry, not the babies. How is it okay, Ogie, for a grown man to eat his children's food? Let me tell you, I don't care how hungry I am. Little Michael have a little hamburger in there. And he said, I'm going to save this for my lunch tomorrow. Okay. And he said, Mommy, could please put this in the fridge? He ate some of his fries. He left some of his fries. He left his hamburger and a half a bottle of milk. And he said, oh, I'm going to save that for lunch tomorrow. Do you think, no matter how hungry I am, Big Michael, not even Lexi, will go and eat that food? Because That's the baby's food, he said. I would starve myself to death before I eat my kids' food. Are you kidding me? Tony, hey Tony Alex. Tony, please email me for a free book. You are always in my comment section, Tony Alex. If you hear this, email me, Tony. I had to shake my head reading that comment. Please don't starve him or he will eat somewhere else. Shows how desperate some of us can be. Not only that, he didn't even have the decency to call and order something. They came home, the kids are hungry. And you know, sometimes when you take the kids out and you get home at night, you just need to let them eat real quick, wash them, and put them in the bed. No, she had, from my book, The Naked Wife, also available on Amazon. Pick that up, please. And I'm going to read about My Husband is My Struggle. Listen, ladies, you have to choose your husband wisely. I have something coming on that. Nobody is perfect. But if you choose a man that has a lot of problems, listen, your marriage is going to be about the problems. She said, my husband is my struggle. My whole marriage has been a struggle. It was a struggle while dating and engaged. Throw the book away. It was a struggle when you was dating and engaged and you still married him, ma'am. Make it make sense to me. Currently struggling while married. Honestly, I have just given up on the marriage. I even stopped sleeping in the bed with him. He's a struggle to get him to take a bath daily. Unless you are sick to the point you cannot get out of bed, you're supposed to wash your ass every day. My daughter, sometimes she's not feeling well. I say, okay, get up, take your shower, clean PJs, and you could get back in the bed. But you're not going to lay in the bed all funky all day if you're not feeling well, because, you know, you might have to run him to the hospital. I remember one time I was with vertigo. I had real bad vertigo. Y'all, it took me all day to get up out the bed, to get in the tub. I would not dare go to emergency room, urgent care, not washed. And when I finally got in the tub, I called Lexi. I said, Lexi, help me to wash. I got dressed, and we finally got made it up to urgent care, and they gave me some medicine to make me feel better. Especially when it's hot. No, ma'am. Currently struggling while married, and I just given up on marriage. I even start sleeping in the same bed. It's a struggle, especially when you have a maid. Now, I could understand if you ain't got no maid, you might miss a day, you know, on the weekends. But are you sleeping in the bed with the maid and with your funky behind? No. It's a struggle to get him to take a bath daily, especially when he's not going to work. Then he wants to come and hug me, and I'm just grossed out. Girl, bye. Yes, we all have a lazy day here and there. But going 3 and 4 days without washing, what in the name of Jesus? You don't even let babies go that long. You know what I hate about struggling? It reminds me of the story in the Bible about Adam and Eve, how after they sinned and God put them out of the garden and said they would eat by the sweat of their brow. Do you know what that is struggling? Yeah. And please, let's not talk about sex. Girl, bye. He is so freaking lazy in bed. It makes me sick. For the first few years, I did all the work while he laid there on his back like a lump. I had to struggle for him to get up and do something. Getting pregnant was a struggle. But as soon as I had my babies, I didn't bother with him anymore. I wanted to have another baby, but I just didn't have the strength to struggle with him. Staying in this marriage is a struggle. I am so tired of worn out from being married to him that I have given up on me too. I've been sleeping in the living room for the past 3 years now. I have a guest bedroom, but I'm so tired and don't want to move in there. Everything about my marriage and my husband is a struggle. Talking to him is a struggle. Listening to him is a struggle. Looking at him is a struggle. Dealing with him is a struggle. Living with him is a struggle. Getting him to take a bath is a struggle. Sound like my 6-year-old. I got to my call that's why I dip his behind. Get your behind in this tub. Because my son will not be married and the wife is complaining he don't take a bath. I dip him every day. Getting to brush his teeth is How do you walk around and not brush your teeth? Getting him to change his funky clothes he's been wearing around the house for a while. Living under the same roof is a struggle. Living is a struggle. My life is honestly, I think I'm depressed because of how my life has turned out. Struggle love is not sexy at all. Please say no to struggle love. You chose struggle love, lady. Okay. I think they're divorced now. I think she finally divorced him. I need to do a 10-year. Okay, my project. I'm gonna read this one really quick. Because a lot of you ladies like to marry projects. Okay? Like God made you a construction worker. I got something coming on that, girl. I feel as if my husband is my project. A building that I am building and fixing up that never gets completed. I'll build a man that never gets to a mature place. I married him a year after he got out of jail with a felony conviction. Throw the book away. We don't need to read no further. My project had started coming to church and he was a nice guy. Sure he was. He had a hard time getting and keeping a job. I helped him to find work and somewhere to live, but finally moved him in with me before we got married without the church knowledge. Of course, big mistake. Like he's your child. Like he's your child, ma'am. Couldn't keep a job, so all the bills were on me. He couldn't have a license, so I had to drive him everywhere. He just always had problems. There was always something wrong with him. Once he started to hang back in the streets, it was as if he was a teen that I had to stay on top of. Girl, bye. I would leave work at lunchtime to drive by the house to see if he was hanging out or looking for a job. It was so much with him that telling you this story is exhausting. He sucked the living life out of me. I had nothing left. I gave him my all in all, and yet and still it wasn't enough because he's a freaking project. Stop marrying these projects. Stop marrying men with problems. That lady with the greedy behind husband, she knew how he was. You don't just get married and all of a sudden you start eating up everything. He was that way, but you just feel like you can fix him. All y'all ladies marrying these men, you feel like you can fix, baby. Let me tell you, you're going to spend your whole life fixing him. This is why a lot of marriage is not working out. Because your marriage is not about enjoying each other. Your marriage is about trying to fix him, which becomes a struggle, which your marriage is going to be a struggle. I have to go. This book is available on Amazon. You single ladies, y'all need to pick this book up so you don't marry these men. This book has a lot of different types of men out here. Maybe I need to do another book on that one. Okay, a lot of them is out here. The 23 types of guys. If you read 23 types of guys and the naked wife, baby, you will not choose the wrong husband. I'm telling you. All right, beloved. I love you. I have to run. Come right back. I'm trying to decide what I should talk about. Should I tell you guys the time my husband told me to check my tone, or I don't know yet. But I love you. I will see you later. Bye. But come right back. I have another video coming. And maybe I'll come live later, but I don't know. I'm tired. Bye, girl. Bye.